A lot of barking. We'll find out in the next 60 minutes who's got the most bites as this one is underway, and it will be fielded at the 5 and returned by Law, 15-20 across the 25. Still on his feet and brought down across the 35-yard line. 2 wideouts right, 3 left, leaving an empty backfield for Milroe. Waiting on the snap as Dupree will come in tight to the left side. It's just a quarterback keep. Sweep left side, wide open, touchdown. Jalen Milroe walked into the end zone from 8 yards out. Tyler Booker running interference. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they asked if the Tide could sustain a drive. You got your answer right there. 3 wideouts left. Again, an empty set. Now here comes Miller to join his quarterback in the backfield. Nope, he's just faking. They'll swing it to him out of the backfield. A wheel route, catch is made. Touchdown, Jam Miller. 16 yards on a perfect throw from Milroe. Touchdown, Alabama again.
Boy, you could not have thrown a better throw than Jalen Milroe had. It was a little wheel route as Jam Miller went all the way across the formation, man-to-man coverage versus C.J. Allen, the linebacker. It was perfect coverage, but the ball placed right where it needed to be, and a heck of a job of concentrating by Jam Miller.
Beck will come up to the line of scrimmage and change the play. Boy, is this place loud. He'll swing it out left side. Picked off, Bama. Brought down inside the 25, but Bama jumps the route, gets the pick. A takeaway by Damani Jackson, and the Tide will try to add to its 14-0 lead early. Justice Haynes to the left side of Milroe. Bringing a man in motion, he will hand it off. Bernard trying to get to the edge, does. 5-4, 3-2-1, touchdown, Alabama. 7 yards on the touchdown run from Jeremy Bernard. And the Tides turning back the clock here early to 2008 in Athens. D-Square. How hyped are you right now, my man?
Man, I'm so hyped. 21 points in the first quarter of this football game, man. I knew we were going to get after these guys, but, man, this is big time, man. Hopefully we can keep this thing going.
That was asking you that question is like asking a 5-year-old if he's ready for Christmas morning, man. I knew the answer. If you're just joining us, where the heck have you been? It's 21-0 Alabama with the lead.
Damion knows better than anyone. The term finish around here has meant so much for so many years. This football team has to reharness that and make sure they're locked in for the entire 4 quarters.
So here we go from the pistol once again. Milroe will keep it himself. Big block by Miller. Jalen tiptoeing down the sideline. 20, 15, 10-5. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, 36 yards. An amazing block from Jam Miller, knocking the helmet off the defender, Jalen Walker, the linebacker, and Alabama has jumped out to a 27-0 lead. Oh, mercy.
This is actually a read option by Jalen Milroe, and how quickly it took place was what's so impressive. You can really tell that number 4 is locked in here this evening.
12 straight completions for Jalen Milroe, dating back to that last game, tied for 5th most in school history. Tyler Watts, that is some great company he's part of.
Yeah, well, I'm not a part of that company. That's an incredible job by Jalen Milroe from a quarterback who can't throw the ball, has been awfully accurate here over the last several throws.
You still had one of the highest completion percentages ever for a ball game in Bama history, though. Beck with plenty of time. Fires, intercepted, picked off. Alabama, Jahad Campbell. He gets it inside the 30 and down to the 25. Bama defense takes it away as Campbell caught it, picked it off, taking it away from Beck and the Bulldogs, and Bama is knocking on the doghouse again.
And Jahad Campbell from inside the box retreats back into that zone coverage, knows exactly where the ball's covered, and actually this is just a poor throw by Carson Beck. He underthrew that, had no business doing it, but this is what the zone concepts do. You don't know where guys are coming from.
He'll have pressure coming and he's going down. Deontay Lawson recording the sack for Alabama as Beck is brought down all the way back at the Bulldog 30.
Talk about changing up the looks there. And Damion, that time, we didn't bring more than they could block.
Exactly, man. This team came in this game struggling on third downs, and they continue to struggle on third downs tonight, man. The Tide is really applying pressure to these guys.
Butch Owens, our spotter, the best you could possibly imagine. 44-yard line. Carson Beck looking deep. He's got a man down there, but it is broken up. Malachi Moore almost got the pick. Had great coverage step for step. Red Morgan was there with him, and then it was the veteran Malachi who almost got the swipe.
He drifted from the middle of the field, recognizing the lofted pass. He knew he was about to intercept this for probably 10 to 15 steps. Took his eye on it at the last second.
Snap goes to Milrow, looking deep, looking for Williams. Has him there, batted into the air twice, juggled, made the catch, spins away from a man at the 20, spins away at the 15, and down to the 13-yard line. My goodness. Ryan Williams. They call him Hollywood. They may want to call him the Magic Man. Now you see him, now you don't.
Boy, talk about body control. Of keeping your center of gravity to where you could adjust to it, and his eyes stayed on the ball the entire time as it was bouncing up off of his hands.
Did you have any doubt, though, that he was going to come up with that football?
Oh, none. None whatsoever. I mean, we have seen so many great plays out of this young man early here in this season.
A month.
Yeah.
This is a big one from about 32 yards out from the far hash. Snap and spot are good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So his first one in a Bama uniform is awfully important. Graham Nicholson, the Groza Award winner last year, 0 for 9 on third downs today. The Dogs getting the snap, the toss to the left side. Etienne trying to cut it back, strung out, back down on the turf again. Alabama getting the big play. Snap to Beck. Looking to his right, flushed, has to scramble. He's going to be brought down. Ball on the deck. Bama's got it. Bama with a takeaway defensively as Beck fumbled it, and Jamarian Latham comes up with a loose football for Alabama. Wow, Damion, heck of a play there.
Man, that was
the
a
D getting it done.
play, man, by Quay Russaw. We rushed 5 right there. He lost contain for a second, got back on his track, got to the quarterback, and made a strip sack, man.
You got to bleed every second off of this clock.
Snap going to Milrow. Looking deep downfield, looking for Williams. Comes back, makes the catch, trying to split defenders, makes them bang into each other, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, scores, scores, scores. Ryan Williams, one play, 75 yards. 4 plus 2 equals 6, and Alabama regains the lead. 2 touchdowns in 2 plays from 2 teams. 2:18 still on the clock here in the 4th quarter. It ain't over, but dear Lord in heaven, I feel better than I did 30 seconds ago. Bama will go for 2. Jalen gets the snap, looks, fires, man there. Bernard makes the grab. It's good for 2, and Alabama makes it a 41-34 lead with 2:18 to go. Cut me, Nick. Cut me.
Now, I got to know from Damion, this defense has got to make a stop for us.
No doubt, man. They got to stay alive here. I just touched a few of the guys and told them, man, there's still a lot of time left on this clock. You got to play disciplined football, and when you get a chance to take the ball away, which will present itself, you got to make it happen. Great players make big plays in big games.
And get a big gulp of whatever you need right now. We'll be back. 41-34. Alabama trying to hang on against Georgia.
So that's a tall ask for any cornerback when you give a free release to a wide receiver.
And the reason you have to do that is?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'd be up jamming them. If you're going to play man, jam them. Come on, somebody make a play.
Good night. This is month number 1 of the season. Beck looking, firing towards the end zone. That is
intercepted.
It's picked off. It's picked off. Intercepted. Alabama gets the pick, The interception is made by Brown. Alabama getting Damion Brown with the interception, and the Crimson Tide takes it away with 43 seconds remaining. Good night. D-Square, how you doing, baby?
Hey, I'm doing great down here. That man thought he was going to pick on the freshman, and the freshman grew up right in front of his face, baby.
You went one too many times to the well, baby. You can't throw that too many times before the young freshman starts learning. He got beat on the first one, he broke up the second one, and now goes up and high points that ball against a taller defender and pulls it down for the interception. We needed one guy to make a play, and he did it.
Attaway 14.
I'm a little fired
You
up.
don't need to apologize to
fired up.
anybody. Decaf for you the rest of the night. Damion Brown, the play of the game. Again, Bama in victory formation. Again, the snap. And will Georgia use the timeout? Nope, they're waving the white flag. The final 30 seconds are going to tick off. And once they do, let's get out of here. Alabama 41, Georgia 34. And in the first meeting of the year, Alabama comes out a winner 9 times out of the last 10. The dog with the most bite has been Big Al. Alabama a winner. 4-0 on the year as the 4th-ranked Tide hands the 2nd-ranked Bulldogs their first loss of the season. Strike up the band. No rings given away for this one. No confetti falling at Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. But a big one, nonetheless, as the Tide rolls to a 41-34 victory over Georgia.